Cappy. All right, Cap. Let's get into this. All right, what do we got for Cap? What do we got for Capricorn? All right, Three of Wands at the foundation. Okay, so you guys could be like getting ready to move, or there could be some sort of travel going on. Or this could be just you having just like a up-leveled perspective of things too. Three of Swords, wow. Yeah, this is just like you getting clarity. I feel there's, okay. It's like there's an expanded idea over some sort of heartbreak, but I don't, it could be, you know, like two people splitting apart. Definitely, it could be that for sure. But it's almost like it's a perception. It's an up-leveled perception around heartbreak. It's like you're seeing now, Prince of Wands was staring at me here at the solar plexus. I feel like this is the opposing energy. So it's like this is this energy here, however this shows up, right? You're seeing how this actually is stopping some sort of spiritual growth, like the growth we can't see, right? So isn't it crazy? The growth that's most important, our spiritual growth is more important than our physical growth, right? Our spiritual growth allows our physical body to actually thrive, right? It makes us, it's like when we get connected with source energy and just we go within, it makes you youthful because you're cutting away all this stuff that doesn't serve you or never served you or doesn't serve you anymore. It's almost like getting a magician. It's like getting a skin peel, right? It's like you're removing dead skin. It's like the same way when you have this spiritual up-leveling. It's like you're just getting rid of all this excess baggage, dead skin, right? There we go. Oh, wow, I just saw transformation. Okay, here it is, sorry. Scorpio, death card, transformation, and we're going to take this Seven of Swords as well. So this is just, first of all, this is something you guys have been manifesting. It's like you guys have been praying for this, right? And then a connection happens with the divine. And then all of a sudden you realize, you're like, wait, where did all four of the elements come from? I've got water, fire, air, earth. I got it all. Where did that come from? Well, it's actually always been there. But all of these, let's just say behavioral systems, and this could literally be the relationships we get caught up in. It's just all a part of like this system, right? That's there to implement a program that slowly and just incrementally destroys your spiritual body, right? Stopping you from up-leveling, stopping you from evolving, stopping you from continuing your bloodlines, your generational lines, all this stuff. It's basically to de-evolve you, okay? This is in the energies right now. People are seeing how these energies, it comes down to, are you for evolution or are you for de-evolution? Choose. There's no in-between anymore, guys. It's like, we got a ship to steer here. You know what I mean? It's like all hands on deck. Cap, you understand this now? Ace of Wands. Whenever this card comes out, it just really gives me the impression that this is somebody who's gone, oh my God, I see it now. It's like all these different shades of all these colors that you couldn't even, they weren't even like available to your perception. Let's just say that, right? All of a sudden they're here. It's like this illumination from God. He gives you the elements and he rips this like filter away from you that you didn't even put there. He didn't put it there. It's the low vibrations of this existence that put it there, right? It's like it calcified your perception. Seven of Cups at the foundation. And it's like you're so ingrained and used to these energies, the idea of getting away from it is kind of scary sometimes. You're like, wait, how am I going to? Because this could be related to, okay, this could be people in family situations, right? So let's just give an example of that. You know, it's like, say, you're trying to move away from your family, but there's things where you're just kind of like, well, I don't know how I'm going to be able to provide for that necessity and this. And you're trying to like really think about all this stuff. And, you know, we all want to be as prepared as possible, but there is an element sometimes that you have to leave up to faith. You really do. I mean, that's why we have the Fool card. You know, I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet. Because it is all about sometimes taking that leap of faith, like, how much faith do you have? It's like God wants to test you because he wants you to work for him. So he has to put you through a little bit of energetic boot camp, right? Four of Wands, victory, boom. Over this energy. Cap, I feel like once you see it, once you see what getting away from this energy will bring you in, even just project a little bit down the road and stay strong, right? You're like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner, but it's okay. It was meant to happen in the time frame that you've been allotted, okay? So there's no point even wasting time beating yourself up over it. Just be happy that you're getting to this point now. Six of Pentacles. And this is just this whole, it's like I just feel like this is representative of the universe at the moment, the Six of Pentacles energy. It's like as soon as you do this, the universe starts blessing you, starts helping you along your way. But you see how it's like you have to work for it still. But you see like how it's actually, there's a giving and receiving with the universe. You're slipping in alignment with that, right? That's the flow of life. You're in this beautiful giving and receiving, and you're getting adjusted into this now, right? Four of Pentacles. See, these energies that try to keep you back, all they're doing is literally harvesting your good energy to keep them propped up. Again, Cinderella energies. This has been popping up. I think it popped up in Virgo and Pisces. It's like you step away from the energy and you just see it fold. Maybe it goes back to, it's like it goes back, I think this came up in Virgo's reading. It's like the end, you see the entity leave, right? The demon leave, and then it just kind of goes back to how it was when maybe you perceived them as normal. Or maybe you just never did. Maybe you've never got to see them in their normal state. Whoever this is you guys are dealing with, it could be several people. Two of Wands. And this is just that being patient energy. I feel like right now you guys are like, man, I definitely don't have everything figured out, but I feel this embrace. I feel the need to really just go with the universe through this Nine of Cups and step into this power, right? This is you fulfilling yourself emotionally from here on out at that third eye position. I mean, this is like, they're depleting you of all your energy, right? And it's swords, so it could be just like in the way they communicate with you, just demeaning you all the time, right? Just stealing your energy. And then finally, as you step away from this, you feel this flood of your energy come back to you, right? And this shows up as like your self-confidence, you're up-leveling, you just feel better, you look better. Everything about you is better when you leave this energy, right? The dead skin has fallen away, right? I just saw the Six of Swords. I didn't take it. But it's like, this is the only way to go. And then Judgment. There we go. It's the only way to go. It's meant to be this way, right? This is like it's like a contract. Just think about it this way. It's like a contract you guys signed before you came down here, right? Like you signed it when you were at Source Energy headquarters, you know? And they're giving you your orders, and they're like, okay, Cap, we're going to send you down to Earth, but we have to wipe your memory. You know the protocol. And you're like, oh, man, again. Oh, God. So it's like you come down here and you reincarnate in a body and you're living out like an experience, right, to help evolve the universe. This was your mission, was to do this. When you think about it, too, when you put a little bit of a fantasy behind it. See, I don't think that it's fantasy. I see all this is real. Like, this is actually what happens. But I understand that not everybody thinks that same way. So that's okay. I totally accept that, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. I believe what I believe. But I just feel that when you kind of put the so-called fantasy or whatever, fantasy, let's just call it a fantasy, it helps you actually get through it. It helps you like see things from like different perspectives. You're like getting into the fantasy of the situation you're going through, and it helps you get through it, right? It's like you have to think about yourself as like a superhero sometimes to get through things. This is real. Okay, Cap, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want a personal, everything is in the description below. Please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Also check back because the notifications don't always work. And guys, thank you so much for your donations. I really appreciate it. Talk to you soon, Cap.